announced for today's girls softball game featuring the visiting Gilman Pirates and your Columbus Dons. Gilman High School, Columbus High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and the officials. Profanity, racial, sexist or ethnic comments, or other intimidating or taunting actions will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. We ask you to please enjoy the game in a positive manner. Ladies and gentlemen, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to please stand, remove your caps for our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Let's meet the starting lineups for both teams. First for Gilman. At catcher, batting first will be Danielle Mann. The left fielder is number 5, Kaylee James. Batting third, number 13, the pitcher, Tatum Weir. The third baseman, number 4, Abby Chaplinski. Batting fifth, the shortstop, Ava Warner. The DP, number 18, Bryn Hendricks. First baseman, number 10, Jada Rosemeyer. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 7, Ava Kopaz. Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 9, Kenlyn Croplin. And the flex player, number 28, Allison Olenek. The head coach for Gilman is Mr. Brian Phelps. And now the starting lineup for your Columbus Dons. At first base, number 18, Akosia Yaboa. The second baseman, Sam Casperson. The third baseman, number 4, the spark plug, Sierra Deeringer. The shortstop, number 9, Caitlin Casperson. In left field, number 2, Maggie Callahan. In center field, number 23, Shelby Spada. In right field, number 7, Raya Deeringer. And the DP, Haley Hargraves. The head coach of Columbus is Mr. Troy Zimmerman. It's now time to play ball.
Did you forget Schlafly?
Oh.
Catcher?
Oh, last two, my bad. Catchers, number 29, Mateus Schlafke. Sorry about that. And pitching, the senior number 8, Haley Zimmerman. Now we can play.
I didn't notice until they started walking away.
I'm ready. Oh, we're good? Okay. Welcome, friends, to
Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school softball. Joe Anderson here. Garrett Short, the master of the modulator to my right. And we've got a good game for you today as the Dons host the Pirates here at the fairgrounds in Marshfield. Mutual of Wausau Insurance has been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. And, hey, friends, the Viaduct Bar and Grill of Marshfield serves juicy half-pound burgers every day. The Viaduct Bar and Grill is also home to cold drinks and, hey, Fish Fry Fridays. Viaduct Bar and Grill on Marshfield's fabulous northwest side. Defense for the Dons. Matea Schlafke is catching. Nicosia Yabo at first. Sam Kasperson at second. Sierra Deringer in third. The shortstop is Caitlin Kasperson. Maggie Callahan in left, Shelby Spada in center, Raya Deringer in right. Haley Hargraves is the DP, and pitching today is Matea Schlafke. And the first batter is Danielle Mann, and she pops up for one out. One away. On one pitch, Kaylee James, the left fielder, now steps in. One and 0 count. This is Kaylee James, the left fielder, number 5 for Gilman. Overcast, chilly day here in Marshfield. Two no count, one away. Fouled off. Count even at 2. Got to get my one read in. 2-1. Oh, my bad. I'm going to blame the cold weather again. And foul down the right field line. I got to find my one piece of paper. Well, shucks. I'll find it later. I can wing it. 2-2 count to Kaylee James. And struck her out. That is a... Oh, I got it. I'm good. Serpro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. You can call Jamie Wenzel at Serpro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serpro, like it never even happened. 2-away brings up the pitcher, Tatum Weir. Tatum, a senior and a UW Platteville recruit. My alumni. She's going to be an alumni of my college, playing basketball at UWP. Ground ball, Kasperson, and Yaboa, low throw. So that'll be an E6. And Weir will find herself at first base with 2 out. This will bring up the third baseman, Abby Chaplinski, hitting cleanup. Gilman's got a good hour-and-a-half drive down here. They take 29 probably to 13 and head south. It's interesting that Gilman is farther northwest than Thorpe, and Thorpe is in the Clover Belt West, and Gilman is in the Clover Belt East. Fun fact. Strike called. 0-2. Zimmerman will step back. All the girls for Columbus pretty much have their longer pullovers on. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's another Serpro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serpro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serpro like it never even happened. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the first. We're scoreless. You are watching high school softball.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row.
So
with popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty
I can
pizzas.
hear myself. It's like,
Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118.
Yeah.
Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken,
Troy,
subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school softball. Let's look at the defense for the Gilman Pirates. Danielle Mann is catching. Tatum Weir is pitching. Jada Rosemeyer at first. Not sure who's at second. Sometimes they have the flex and the DP. Coach Phelps has been at this for quite a while. I'm going to try to pick up the number of the young lady who is at second. Is that number 28? That's Allison Olenek at second. And leading off will be Sierra Deeringer for the Dons. Yes, softball has that flex player and designated player, and Deeringer right at Olenek, one up, one down. That'll bring up Sam Casperson, 0-0. Ooh. Casperson, high for ball one. Ava Warner at short. Abby Chaplinski is at third. Kaylee James in left. Kenlyn Cropland in center. And Eva Kopaz in right. The DP is Bryn Hendricks. Now you've got the DP and the flex. You can do both. Count is 2-0 to Casperson. Chilly overcast day today. And what was Garrett doing with his friend? Fishing. Caught a couple bullheads. I thought they were going to give them to me, but they said they threw them back in. And a walk for Casperson. That'll bring up Haley Zimmerman. Casperson at first, and Zimmerman at bat. There goes Casperson for the steal attempt, and she's in there. Stolen base for Sam Casperson. Tatum Weir in the circle for the Pirates. 2-0 the count. Weir winds up the pitch, off speed for a strike. After a couple of changes yesterday, I ended up doing Spencer baseball against Stratford. It was quite a game. Dodging raindrops, popped up, and it's coming right off the pole. It was coming right towards us here in the press box. Don't worry, guys. I would have jumped back and let you get hit with the ball. Sort of like
It's sort of like when you're in the service and you say, "I'll be right behind you, boys. You go ahead. I'll be right behind you." 2-2 the count to Haley Zimmerman. Dodged the raindrops yesterday, and Stratford had a big inning, and then Spencer had a big inning, and ended up being 13-8 in the end. Popped up foul again. Second day I'd been in Spencer doing ball games. Garrett and I did softball on Tuesday. Spencer looked for their first win, didn't get it on Tuesday, but guess what? In the first game of the regional, they won. They picked up the win over Montello yesterday. So congratulations to the Spencer Rockets softball team as they got their first win of the season. That's always a good feeling. Weir gets the pitch from the coach. Zimmerman right at Kopaz in right field. Good catch by number 7. 2 away, and Kosia Yaboa, first baseman, batting cleanup. Both coaches employing a number system and wristbands as to what the offensive situation is and what the pitch will be. Tatum Weir gets the sign and delivers. A shout out to Greg Brock and the Loyal Greenwood Wolves softball team as they picked up a win over Bangor last night in the first game of the regional. Columbus girls, they will play here on Tuesday in the first game of the WIAA regional. They'll be playing Alma Center Lincoln. Alma Center the 7th seed and Columbus the 2 seed. If they would win on Tuesday, they would advance to play on Thursday. And Yaboa way ahead of that pitch. Good throw from Weir. Tell you, Coach Brian Phelps has been around for a long time. I think he said he's been coaching for 30 or 31 years. They've had a good softball program in Gilman for a long time. 1-2 the count. Yaboa fouls that one back against the screen. On deck is Shelby Spada. 2 outs. Casperson is at third. And fouled back again. Yeah, we have quite the peanut gallery up here in the press box tonight, so. I'm the biggest nut of them all. My late grandmother always used to say when I get kind of squirrely, she'd look at me and she'd say, "You nut." And a strikeout to end the inning to Yaboa. Casperson gets to third but is stranded. We've got 1 inning in the books, scoreless. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Top of the second inning. And Gilman will send up Ava Warner, Bryn Hendricks, and Jada Rosemeyer against Haley Zimmerman. Zimmerman, the wine, the pitch. Ball one. Spectrum Benefit Solutions, with offices located throughout central Wisconsin, is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. A Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. From loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records, they have you covered. Contact A Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. Strike call. 2-1 the count to Ava Warner, leading off the top of the second. Ball outside, 3-1. I'm always impressed by the coaches that can wear shorts when it's like 52 degrees out. Brr. I look at Garrett. Garrett's got a T-shirt on and a pair of shorts and slides. And he's warm. Fly ball right. And Raya Deeringer with the catch. 56?
Not too bad.
You know, about 2 months ago, we would have been going, 56, wow! It's hot! Am I get a good shot? Okay. Raya Deeringer with that catch as Bryn Hendricks steps into the batter's box for Gilman. Raya had a heck of a night Tuesday night in Spencer. 2-run home run, 2 runs scored, 5 RBI in one game. She was in fuego. So the count even at a ball and a strike here against Bryn Hendricks, the DP. Have to help kind of keep an eye on the numbers of the batters, because that DP and the flex can both bat. It's kind of interesting how that all works. One and two, foul. Hey, sign up for Fleet Rewards and get great deals sent straight to you. Plus, you'll earn points on every purchase made in-store or online. Sign up now at fleetfarm.com. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Ground ball to the shortstop. Casperson, long throw, and that's an infield single for Bryn Hendricks. Jada Rosemeyer, the first baseman, batting from the left-hand side. Blues Hair Studio on North Central Avenue is ready to help you get the summer's best cut and color. Schedule an appointment at Blues Hair Studio to look your summer best. Maybe they can help me out. I need help with my hair. I just buff and chamois and I'm good to go. That's what the kids always used to tell me in school. One year I got, the class of 2012 decided to give me turtle wax and a big rag. That was their gift to me. And that was my oldest son's class. He was in on it. The pitch from Zimmerman. Called a strike. 2-1 the count to Jada Rosemeyer. Eva Kopaz on deck for the Pirates. Two and one with one out and one on. Ground ball could be two. Casperson can't stick a fork in it. Doesn't happen very often. So Rosemeyer will reach on an error. Hendricks will advance to second. Eva Kopaz, the batter. The right fielder. That pitch high. Bryn Hendricks with a pretty good lead off at second. Strike called. 1-1 the count. Yesterday we dodged the raindrops and game got over and it started to pour for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and I packed everything up in the press box, and by the time I hauled everything out, the rain had stopped. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. But it's still around yet. It could rain yet today. Swing and a miss. And that is a Serpro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serpro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serpro like it never even happened. So one away here in the top of the second as Kedlin Cropland hits it to Casperson. And that'll end up doing the inning. That's the third out. 2 on, but nobody scored for Gilman. We head to the bottom of the second. Still scoreless here, watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Mall Furniture has every type of chair you can think of. Lazy Boy, Best Swivel, Queen Anne, Marshfield. All types of lift chairs. We have it all. All are ready to pick up and take home today. Mall Furniture sells locally made products and is proud to serve Central Wisconsin. We've been family owned and operated for over 45 years and looking forward to many more. Have a look at us online at mallfurniturewi.com.
Mall Furniture, where value is yours.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen within just 1 week. Countertops, backsplashes, flooring, cabinets, and everything else you find in your kitchen. Stone Innovations takes care of it all for you, from fabrication, design, and installation. For your next kitchen or bathroom, look to Stone Innovations in Plover. Bottom of the second inning, Shelby Spada will lead things off for the Dons. Take strike one. Spada having a good season in center field. Scored a couple times, had a couple hits up in Spencer on Tuesday. The Dons on a roll here, only lost 2 conference games. That's foul. Split the conference title with Neelsville. For sure, we'll have a split no matter what. I'm not sure if they could do.
It's a split if you win. Yeah, we got to win tonight.
I was going to say, then there would be a 3-way split for first, right?
Gilman lost both of those, though.
Okay, and
We beat them already.
beat Gilman already.
Split deals.
Okay.
You got to win the split.
Win the split. So a must-win in a sense for Columbus to get a share of the title. And down goes Spada on strikes. First out. Haley Hargraves, Harry Tofar's granddaughter. Haley the DP this afternoon. Takes ball one. Tatum Weir rolled up that right sleeve. She's got the pullover on as well. About the only Gilman player that doesn't have the pullover. There's the second baseman, Allison Olenek. Otherwise, they've got those pullover tops you can wear. It's cold enough you want to have one on in the. I mean, if there was no wind, it would be fine, but there's a pretty good breeze blowing from the northwest. 2-0 the count to Hargraves. The pitch. Strike. 2-1. Hopefully it'll be a nice day tomorrow. I got to go to the farm and mow grass. Got to put a couple windows in the house and mow some grass. And fly ball, center field. That's a base hit for Hargraves. Cropland will throw it back in. So a base hit for Haley Hargraves. We'll bring up Mateus Schlafke, the catcher. Mateus had a good season for the Dons this year. A lot of hard work behind the plate. She squared the bunt and a snap throw back to first. And she's back in time. Mateus Schlafke takes ball one. Snap throw back. Hargraves made it, but it was close play. The pitch. Another snap throw back to first. Good snag by Jada Rosemeyer, the first baseman. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a free quote from Kerry Van Aert State Farm on auto, homeowners, renters, and more. Marshfield residents, find Kerry Van Aert State Farm on Facebook to get started. Schlafke tried to bunt. That ball squirts away from Rosemeyer at first. Hargraves back in time. Count is 1-2. So Mateus Schlafke, Raya Deeringer swinging a hot bat on deck for the Dons. Pitch from Weir. Popped up. It'll stay in the infield. And it's trouble, as all three infielders couldn't snag it. So I guess you got to call that a base hit. It's not pretty, but it counts. Yeah, no infielder called it. You had shortstop, second, and center fielder all going for it, and nobody called it. And the hot-hitting Raya Deeringer will step in. Had a monster bomb Tuesday night up in Spencer. And she pops that one up. Don't hit my car. Okay. I took a chance and parked next to the press box. Yeah, it's payback for me. I had included her sister in the post-game interview the other night, and I don't think she was really happy about it. She pops it up in the infield, and the infield fly rule was in effect. Yes, the umpire and the base umpire called it. Yeah. He pointed up and called it. 2 away for Caitlin Casperson.
Oh, Joe, you do know that karma is not.
That's not helping. The karma's not helping. She takes strike one, does Casperson. 2 on, 2 out. Haley Hargraves at second, Mateus Schlafke at first. The pitch from Weir. Call the ball. Hey, thanks to our game day sponsors, Hawkins Ash, Draxler Transport, Woodfield Inn and Suites, and Rims Funeral Home. Wind up from Weir. Fly ball, center field is going to drop. Yes! James can't snag it. They're going to send one in. Here comes the second run. Schlafke's in. And a play at third. And she's out. About 2 runs come in on a double by Kate Casperson. She had a double with 2 RBIs, but thrown out at third. After 2, it's 2-0 Columbus. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care Plus, work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
Really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
For years, our Stone Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
We're back here in Marshfield. Joe Anderson and Garrett Short bring you today's action here from the field, from the fairgrounds. 2 runs came in for the Dons in the bottom of the second. It's 2-0. And batting here for Gilman, make sure I get the right young person. It's number 14. Yep, Danielle Mann, who grounded out to Sierra Deringer. Actually popped up to Sierra Deringer in the first. 2-0 to Danielle Mann. Pretty good athlete. I remember calling some games for her in basketball against Columbus. Haley Zimmerman has taken off the pullover. Popped up. Will it stay in play? Deringer makes the catch. 2 pop-ups to Deringer for Mann. Kaylee James, who struck out in the first, comes to bat. 0 for 1. Sierra Deringer doing a lot of work behind the plate early on. She's been manning the hot corner here the last few games. Schlafke doing well behind the dish. Zimmerman's pitch. Call the ball. Kaylee James, the left fielder. Find your next career path with just a phone call to Express Employment Professionals with locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. No matter where you are in central Wisconsin, save yourself some time and find your next employer at expresspros.com. It's nice to talk to a real person, too. I went through that rigmarole. I'm not going to say the company, but it was a 2-day ordeal trying to figure out who to finally get to talk to somebody, a real person, and then they say, oh, do you have all your passcodes? And I go, no. Because my wife does all of this stuff, and she said, you have to do it this time. And I went, okay. And I didn't pass the security question. Because I was asked, what was your first car? And I said what it was, and they went, no, that's wrong. And I went, oh snap. Popped up out of play. And when we talked last night, she said, well, you ding-dong, it's my car, not your car, because I set up the account. So, well, I know her birthday. Oh, I know the anniversary date, too. Another one fouled. This is Kaylee James. Count is 2-2. No, it's interesting. Our wedding anniversary is July 14th. 3 important couples got married that day. My friend Dan from down around the farm, and up the road here, Joe Burnett and his wife got married the same day. 1990 was a good year. And that's called the ball. Full count now to Kaylee James. And the pitch popped up. Foul against the screen. James keeps hanging on. Columbus will again, like I said, will play next Tuesday against Alma Center Lincoln. If they would win, ground ball, Casperson for the out. James, a good battle, but ended up grounding out for the second out. Yes, Columbus is the 2 seed in the regional, and they host Alma Center Lincoln here next Tuesday. If they would win next Tuesday, they would play the winner of Pepin Alma versus Independence Gilmanton, and that would be here. Pepin Alma is the 3 seed, and Independence Gilman is the number 6 seed. It looks like they have put the Dons in the southwest sectional because there's an awful lot of teams. My high school, Royal, is in this one, so that's the southwest. Lafarge, Brookwood, Alma Center, New Lisbon. So it looks like they're in the southwest sectional. Eventually somebody's going to have to take on number 1 Assumption, defending state D5 champs. Tatum Weir, 2-1 the count to her with 2 outs. Called a strike. Good pitch.
No, it's just single. But we had to get the conference game in. It's senior night.
And it's senior night. We have 2 seniors, Sierra Deringer and Haley Zimmerman. And the pitch from Zimmerman, 2-2. Popped up. Uh-oh. Hit the building. It almost got the car. The car is close to the building. That poor car has been through more stress in the last 6 years. Full 2-2. Fly ball is going to drop into right field. And Raya Deringer will scoop it up and bring it in. So Weir with a base hit with 2 outs. That brings up Abby Chaplinski, who struck out in the first. Fly ball center field, snagged by Shelby Spada. Good play in the outfield. After 2.5, it remains Columbus 2, Gilman nothing. You're watching high school softball and Zaleski Sports. 1 hit.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
H&S Manufacturing in Marshfield is hiring. H&S offers top wages along with a very generous benefits package. Get health, dental, life, and disability, 401k, cash bonuses, $2 shift bonus, and a substantial vacation plan that has you earning vacation from your very first day. H&S is looking for welders, painters, and assemblers for both first and second shifts. Apply online at hsmgco.com. Bottom of the third. Leading off things for the Dons will be the leadoff hitter, the spark plug, Sierra Deeringer, number 4. Sierra grounded out on the first pitch to Allison Olenek, the second baseman. She takes strike 1. Senior number 4, Sierra Deeringer. Two sets of sisters on the Dons, the Caspersons and the Deeringers. Good bunt. It's going to stay fair. Can she beat it out? And she does. So Deeringer drops down the bunt to get on first. It'll bring up Sam Casperson. Sam walked in the first, got stranded at third. Deeringer is going to go for second, and she's there. Yeah, don't rely on me. Two and 0 counting. Tatum Weir, very good athlete for Gilman. I think in basketball she averaged around 20 points a game. And that called the ball, 3-0. It was interesting in basketball. Well, after this pitch, I'll say my comment. Here it comes, the pitch. Called a strike. For girls basketball in the Eastern Clover Belt, the Dons defeated Gilman twice. Loyal defeated Gilman twice. Base hit up the middle. Here comes Deeringer. Zimmerman sends her home, and she'll cruise in with the third run of the game. So an RBI single for Sam Casperson. It seems as though everybody beat everybody else. The Dons couldn't defeat the Greyhounds, but the Greyhounds could defeat the loss to Gilman twice. And the Dons beat Gilman twice. It's just kind of weird how basketball games go. Casperson steals second. Good backup for Cropland in center field. Almost skipped by her, too. Sam was thinking about getting a little greedy, and she thought the better of it. Haley Zimmerman, the batter, takes strike 1. Senior Haley Zimmerman, number 8. The pitch. She squares the bunt, pulls it back. There goes Casperson, the third. She rounds third, looks to see what's going on. Haley Zimmerman count even at a ball and the strike. She's one of those quiet athletes. You've heard me say it numerous times on these broadcasts where all of a sudden at the end of the game, you look and see what her numbers. Take strike 2. Where all of a sudden, when you at the end of the game, you start looking at the scorebook and you add up, and especially in basketball, even in softball here, you look at her pitching line and you go, "Wow, she's pretty good." I mean, her numbers. She's just very quiet about it, very effective, and took a called strike 3. So 1 away as Zimmerman goes down on strikes. Yaboa, the first baseman. Kusha. Third strikeout of the game for Tatum Weir. And a hit, bunt, and another run will come in. So a sac bunt for Yaboa. We'll bring in Casperson from third, so 2 in here in the inning. 2 outs. Shelby Spada 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the second inning. Spada with an excellent outfield defensive play in the last inning. Fouls that one off for strike one. Joe Anderson here along with the maestro of the modulator, Garrett Short. You can see him next week on World Championship Fishing on the Outdoor Channel. 0-1 the count. Pulls it back. Base is empty with 2 outs for Spada. 2 runs have come in so far in this inning. 2 in the second, 2 here in the third. Ground ball right back to Weir for the third out. 2 runs come in on 2 hits. Nobody left after 3 complete. 4-0 Columbus. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet, and going on now through the end of May, the Spring Tire Plus event, which means huge saving on select tires. $50 rebates, $70 rebates, up to $100 rebates on select tires. Going on now through May 31st.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Well, welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school softball. We go head to the top of the fourth. Ava Warner, 0 for 1, will lead off for the Gilman Pirates. And Zimmerman starts her out with a strike. Yeah, quite the peanut gallery up here in the press box tonight. And it's going to get past Deeringer. And a close play at second. Casperson has the ball knocked out of her glove. Ava Warner with the base hit. Gets to second base. Brian Phelps, longtime head coach at Gilman, he can be aggressive too on the base paths with his runners and batters. This is Bryn Hendricks, the DP. Single in the second. Takes ball 1. Gonna finish adding up my totals here. Quick on the other side. Okay, there we go. Hendricks, 2-0 to her. Zimmerman's pitch. Strike. 2-2.
What? 2-2?
Yep.
2-2.
Or it's 2-1. Okay. I anticipated the 2-1 the count, sorry. 3-1. DP Bryn Hendricks. Ground ball, foul down the right field line. H&S Manufacturing in Marshfield is hiring. They offer top wages along with a very generous benefits package. You can get health, dental, disability, 401k, cash bonuses, $2 shift bonus, and a substantial vacation plan that has you earning vacation from your very first day. H&S is looking for welders, painters, and assemblers for both first and second shifts. Apply online at hsmgco.com. And Hendricks draws the walk. Warner will advance to third as the ball skipped past Matej Schlafke. So runners at the corners. Runners at the corners with nobody out. And Jada Rosemeyer, the batter. Jada, 0 for 1, reached on an error and got stranded at first in the second inning. Oh, a courtesy runner came in for Gilman. Yep. Thank you, gentlemen. And she's going to run to second. That's Allison Olenek. She's the DP. DPs and flex, you can kind of do whatever you want to in a sense with them. There's certain restrictions, but they live up to their name. They can flex and they can run, they can hit. Don't have to worry about the re-entry system. Count even at 1-1 to Jada Rosemeyer. Fourth inning of work for Haley Zimmerman. Got a 4-0 lead, but runners at the corners, and Rosemeyer swings and misses for strike 2. Sun trying to peek through the clouds. Wind, of course, blowing out of the northwest. Here's the pitch. Call the ball. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations with openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. Runners at second and third. Still nobody out, and the count is full. Ball 3. Quit picking on the broadcaster. That one was a swing and a tick. That was fouled off. Watch it out. Remember, I'm a former teacher. I'll make you serve detention. We're in detention right now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. There we go. That is a Serpro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel Serpro. Serpro like it never happened. So a big strikeout of Rosemeyer. 1 out. Eva Kopaz, the batter. And close pitch. Call the ball. Runners at second and third with 1 out. And Eva Kopaz swings and misses for strike 1. Zimmerman, the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. Zimmerman has struck out 5 so far in this game. We're in the top of the 4th. 1 out. Count is 1-2 to Eva Kopaz. The pitch. Popped it up. Whoa! What a catch by Casperson. Caitlin Casperson dove, made the catch. Great defensive play for the shortstop. For out number 2, Kenlyn Croplin. With 2 outs and 2 on. Zimmerman gets the sign from the coaches. And the pitch. Went through for strike 1. Nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. With roots in Amherst and now based in Hancock, this 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farms 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Strike 2. Learn more about the best in the potato business at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. If you've ever eaten a Lay's potato chip, you've probably eaten a potato grown here in central Wisconsin at Heartland Farms. The pitch. Ground ball. Sam Casperson over to Yaboa, and that'll end the threat. Gilman gets 2 on with nobody out in second and third, but cannot run the score. After 3.5, it's 4-0 Columbus. You're watching high school softball and Zaleski Sports.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports Broadcast of high school softball. Hey friends, for the best in recreational or hunting properties in Wisconsin, call Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. Just share your goals, and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. You can call Brian at 715-213-4468. Again, that's Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties, 715-213-4468. Bottom of the fourth inning, and leading off will be Haley Hargraves. And she takes strike one from Tatum Weir. Remember my water today. Yeah, I remember. Garrett drank a gallon of water in about 2.5 innings. Was it even 2.5 innings? No. My friend Charlie, who works for Zaleski Sports, Charlie Moore, I watched him drink 5 Coca-Colas, cans of Coke in about 2 innings. My stomach just kind of cringed. Yeah. Sir Charles, who can hit threes like nobody's business. Foul back for Hargraves. Strike two. 2-2 the count to Hargraves. Haley with a single in the second and scored the first of the 2 runs in that inning. So 1 for 1. The pitch from Weir, high for ball 3. Full count. Gilman has hit the ball on offense, but has hit it right at people. Some really good defensive plays for the Dons. Likewise, there's been some good plays by the defense for Gilman. And Hargraves fouls that one off. 2-2, 3-2 it remains. Gilman in their purple jerseys and pullovers with the yellow numbers or gold numbers letters. Sun is really peaked out here now. And a strike. And Hargraves goes down on strikes for out number 1. 4th strikeout for Tatum Weir. This is Matea Schlafke. Singled in the second. Scored the second run of inning number 2. And a fly ball to right. And it's going to go to the fence. And Schlafke is going to have a stand-up double.
Nice job, Daisy.
So a double to right center for Schlafke. Raya Deringer. Going to bring it just a little bit back. There we go. Garrett and I make a great team. Like this kid. This old man, he played one. Deringer fouls it off. And it's going to end up in the fence. Schlafke at second. And Raya Deeringer. Count is 0-1. I believe she's a freshman? Junior, okay. I knew she was an underclassman. She squares the bunt, pulls it back. Well, yeah. She's not a senior, though. One and one the count. Pitch high. Well, I graduated 42 years ago. That brings some gasps of horror from the peanut gallery in the press box. 42 years ago. Foul down the third baseline. Yeah.
Some of us weren't born yet, okay? Some of us were born.
I'm only 3 years behind.
We were still in our parents' sperm.
Oh, jeez.
We got to... All right, we're going to move on here. We're going to move on. Raya Deeringer fouls that one out of play. Yeah, we're going to just ease on down the highway here, kids. 2-2 the count. And the Dons would like to pick up another run or two here as Mateus Schlafke's at second. Just got a piece of it. Don's leading 4-0. Joe Anderson here bringing you play-by-play. Garrett Short producing. Back and forth we've gone, but the hits have dropped for the Dons. And the fly ball.
There it is.
Yes! It's in the gap.
The doubler.
And she's going to have a double. So Raya Deeringer keeps up her hot hitting as she gets an RBI double to right. Bounces up against the fence. One run is in. That'll bring up Caitlin Casperson. Caitlin, a 2 RBI double in the second. Just one run came in. It was a 2 RBI double for her. Oh and 1. To Casperson.
I think so.
Strike 2. Raya Deeringer at second, 1 out. 1 run in. And Sierra Deeringer on deck for the Dons. Tatum Weir, the pitch. Popped out of play. Danielle Mann has done a good job behind the dish for the Pirates this afternoon. I remember her from basketball, too. She's a good player, good athlete. Had a nice chat with her in the dugout before the game. Got the pronunciations of the players for Gilman. Gilman is in Taylor County, just north of Lublin. Ground ball snagged by Chaplinski. Good defensive play and back to 3. Casperson thrown out. But Raya will advance to third. Good defensive play by third baseman Abby Chaplinski. Scooped it up. And senior Sierra and junior Raya. Raya at third and Sierra the batter. The Deeringer sisters. Sounds like a singing group. But they're very good horse people. Raya was talking about all the events they did. It was like, wow. Here's the pitch. And it's going to drop for a base hit. And an RBI from one sister to bring the other sister in. So an RBI single for Sierra Deringer. Brings in the second run of the inning. 2 in the second, 2 in the third, now 2 here in the fourth with 2 outs. 2-2-2. And Sam Casperson. 1 for 1 with an RBI and a walk. Sierra Deringer is going to get a successful steal of second. Brings that burst of energy when she comes in. Sam Casperson. Her number reminds me of County 00 in Clark County. Ooh. That's what my kids used to call it when they were little. And a ground ball right at Warner. And that's it. 2 runs come in for the Dons here in the bottom of the fourth, and they extend their lead to 6-0. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school softball here from the fairgrounds in Marshfield's southeast side. The Dons hosting the Pirates of Gilman. Garrett Short producing, Joe Anderson here bringing you play-by-play. We head to the top of the 5th inning, and the Dons with a 6-0 lead. The Dons with a win tonight would secure a co-championship in the Eastern Clover Belt with Neilsville. Got to have this win to get it. And Haley Zimmerman pitching a shutout here, giving up only 3 hits, struck out 5 so far. And Danielle Mann, the batter. Danielle 0 for 2, grounded out twice, or popped out twice to Sierra Deringer at third. Takes a strike. 2-1 the count. Senior Haley Zimmerman in the circle. She winds up the pitch. Ground ball. Yaboa will tag her. So that'll be 3 unassisted for the first out. Kaylee James 0 for 2, strikeout and a ground out. Tatum Weir on deck for the Pirates. Kaylee James, a sophomore. Ground ball right to back to Zimmerman. She scoops it up over to the Yoboa for the second out. 2 up, 2 down brings up Tatum Weir. Tatum reached on an error in the first inning and had a solid single in the third. Was stranded at first. She had a 2-out single in the third. And the pitch, Weir fly ball, can't get scooped up by Spada. That would have been one heck of a play if she could have grabbed that. So that was a base hit for Weir. That ball tailing off. And Raya Deringer with a good backup of Spada. And this will bring up Abby Chaplinski Another sophomore. A lot of sophomores and juniors on the Pirates. I have only one senior, and that's Tatum Weir. Both of these teams, big shoes to fill next year for pitching, as both of them are senior hurlers. Chaplinski 0-for-2, a strikeout and flew out to Spada in center in the third. Count is 1-1. Wind is starting to pick up. Here's the pitch. Popped up, out of play. Nice facility here at the fairgrounds. Weir at first with 2 out. Count is 1-2 to Abby Chaplinski, the third baseman. The pitch from Zimmerman, high for ball 2. Next week, Tuesday, the Dons will start their WIAA regional play against Alma Center. It'll be here. I'll be here broadcasting that. Popped up. Casperson makes the catch. That's Sam, and that's 3-4 come to the plate. And we're stranded at first. We head to the bottom of the 5th, 6-0 Columbus. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Welcome back to the fairgrounds here in Marshfield. We head to the bottom of the 5th, 6-0 Columbus over Gilman. Garrett Short along here with myself, Joe Anderson, bringing you today's game. A win for the Dons will give them a co-championship with Neilsville in the Eastern Clover Belt. This game has no effect on the placement for regionals, as that was already determined last weekend. Leading off the bottom of the 5th will be Haley Zimmerman, who hits a high fly ball in the infield, and Ava Warner will make the catch. So 1 pitch, 1 in, 1 out. Akushia Yaboa, 0 for 1, struck out in the first and had a sac bunt RBI in the third. Only senior on the team for Gilman, the pitcher, Tatum Weir. Yaboa slaps a base hit to center. It's going to skip up away from Cropland. Yaboa's going to dig for 2. So a single. And Yaboa will end up at second. Shelby Spada looking for her first hit of the afternoon, a strikeout and a ground out. 0 for 2. Yaboa at second, and Spada the batter. Weir winds up, delivers. Swing and foul off. Coach Troy Zimmerman at third. Spada 0-1. Tatum Weir, the pitcher. She gets the sign. the windup and the pitch. And she fouled that off, I think. That would have been I think that would have been foul. I mean, if they would have asked the base umpire, because it bounced up and hit her in the hand. Needless to say, it went foul anyway, so neither here nor there. The call is 0-2. Spotted. Takes high. Bottom of the fifth and a 6-run lead for Columbus. Here's the pitch from Weir. Another high. And they'll toss back to second. Yeboah back in plenty of time. Akusia's had a very good year pitching and at first. Good year with the stick, too. Don's ranked number 8 in state. Fly ball to right field, and it's going to be caught by Kopaz. So a good play by Eva Kopaz in right for the second out. Haley Hargraves with a single and a strikeout scored the first run of the game for the Dons in the second inning. Two outs with Yeboah at second, popped up, and then it's going to go out of play. And Akusia will trot back to second. Oh, 0-1 the count. And Hargraves chase that high pitch. Malinik trying to get the tag on second. Yeboah just trotting back the first, or the second. 0-2 the count to Hargraves. Call the ball. Pitch skips away from Weir. Sun is out, but it's not warm. I mean, this whole week has been just, it's either been chilly or hot. One of the two. Popped up. Will it stay in play? And a good catch by the catcher, Danielle Mann, will end the inning. Well, good defensive play. Yeboah stranded at second. We head to the sixth. It's 6-0 Columbus over Gilman. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school softball here from the fairgrounds in the beautiful southeast side of Marshfield. Garrett Short, my producer. Joe Anderson here bringing you play-by-play. Hope you're enjoying today's game. Get a chance to catch this game and go to your favorite fish fry tonight. And leading off here for the Pirates here in the top of the sixth will be the shortstop, Ava Warner. Ava 1 for 2. She flew out to Raya Deringer in right and had a single in the fourth, but was stranded at third. Haley Zimmerman pitching well, pitching a shutout. She's had a couple of runners get close to scoring, but none of them have crossed home plate. Senior night here for the Dons. Only 2 seniors, Sierra Deringer and Haley Zimmerman. Count is 1-1 to Warner. And Warner with a ground ball. Caitlin Casperson will throw to Yaboa. Good stretch for Yaboa to get the out. So one away will bring up the DP, Bryn Hendricks. Bryn, 1 for 1. Base hit in the second and walked in the fourth. She was one of those runners with 2 on and 1 out in the fourth inning for Gilman, and Zimmerman shut the door. 1-0 the count. Brian Phelps, the head coach of Gilman in his 31st year. Got a lot of good young players coming up from middle school, junior high. You've got a nice facility over there in Gilman, too. He suffered that terrible tornado how many years ago? And that pitch from Zimmerman called a strike. Just before the start of the school year, and it did an awful lot of damage to their football field. They had just renovated and really clobbered their school building, and they were able to rebuild and got a nice new football field and track and softball and baseball fields. So they've got some nice facilities in Gilman. Good thing came out of that tornado after all. And luckily, nobody was hurt when that happened. 2-2 the count. Ground ball. Sam Casperson to Yaboa. Out number 2. 2 up, 2 down brings up Jada Rosemeyer. And Jada reached on an error and struck out in the fourth. Rosemeyer batting from the left side. Jada is a junior. One of the real unsung hero coaches lives in Gilman. That's Robin Rosemeyer. Wherever he goes, he's very successful. He's got successful football, successful in basketball, both boys and girls. Girls basketball at Gilman was kind of down, and he was named the coach and helped kind of right the ship. Tammy Weir, the girls' coach, has done well the last few years. Brian Phelps here, the coach for Gilman, been there a long time. Good program. Here's the pitch from Zimmerman. Rosemeyer takes a strike. 2-2 the count with 2 outs. Nobody on. Zimmerman, the pitch. Ground ball foul. Sierra Dinger tracks it down. Brian Phelps never moved. I've noticed how brave, the bravado of the head coaches that coach at third. They don't move, and the foul ball's coming right at them, and they just stand there, and it goes by. Another one. He just kind of leaned a little bit, the Coach Phelps. Boy, I'd be dancing my way out of the way. Count remains at 2-2. 2-2 pitch. High, full count now. Jada Rosemeyer with a full count. Haley Zimmerman, the pitch. And Rosemeyer just got a piece of it. I remember when the girls used to do that chant, "You got a piece of it, but we want all of it." You don't hear that anymore. Here's the pitch from Zimmerman. And struck her out. That was a Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. 3 up, 3 down. Head to the bottom of the 6th. Dons leading 6-0. You're watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school softball, where the Gilman Pirates trail the Columbus Dons 6-0 here in the bottom of the 6th. Tatum Weir pitching well for the Pirates, but hitting for the Dons. They've found the holes in the defense. Not saying that there's errors. They've just found the spots where the ball is dropped or got through the infield. And opportune hits have led to 6 runs for the Dons. Matea Schlafke will lead things off here in the bottom of the 6th. Matea in the afternoon has scored 2 runs and is 2 for 2. Members of the Bald Brotherhood. Schlafke takes ball 2. 2-0 the count. Weir, the pitch. Ground ball. Scooped up by Ava Warner. Over to Rosemeyer at first for the first out. And Coach Phelps congratulates his players for the good play. It'll bring up Raya Deeringer. Raya with an RBI double in the 4th. She popped out in the 2nd, so 1 for 2. Raya went 3 for 3 in Spencer with 5 RBI on Tuesday. And a 2-run blast to left field. And we get the ball back. In less of the week, we have an awful lot of graduations going on. Boys baseball will start regionals next Thursday. Girls regionals continue on Tuesday. Raya follows that one. Track will have regionals on Monday, and their sectionals will be next Thursday. Spring sports coming to a conclusion here. Soccer, I know, winding up. Another foul ball. It's one thing I didn't do this year. I didn't call any soccer games. Did several over at the Hiding Stadium last year for Marshfield Senior High. First game I did, I think the temperature was about 37 degrees and it snowed. But we were comfy warm up in the press box. That's a heated box. Here's the pitch. Deeringer left field, base hit. And she's going to round and look at second but come back. As Kaylee James will bring the ball back in. So a solid single to left for Raya. Deeringer will bring up Caitlin Casperson, the shortstop. 1 out, 1 on for Caitlin Casperson. Caitlin with a 2 RBI double in the 2nd and grounded out to Chaplinski. Fouled off, 0-1. Weir's pitch, high for ball one. You want to be aggressive on the bases, but you want to run yourself out of an inning. Raya checks her wristband. Leads off. Bunt. Good bunt. Weir will pick it up. And called safe.
What? Safe. Oh, she is safe. Okay.
So an infield single on the bunt. And Caitlin Casperson turns on the Jets and gets down the first base. And here comes Sierra Deringer. Sierra on the afternoon, 2 for 3. 2 singles and an RBI. RBI she had knocked her sister in from third. Her sister's now at second. And Caitlin Casperson at first with one out. The pitch. And the ball gets past Mann, and the runners will move up 60 feet. So Raya Deringer now at third and Caitlin Casperson at second. And the count to Sierra Deringer is 1-1. One of 2 seniors on the Dons roster, along with Haley Zimmerman. The pitch. And inside. They wanted her to get hit by the pitch. For those of us who remember Don Baylor, he was the designated to get hit by a pitch towards the end of his career. And Sierra fouls that one off. I remember the World Series, and I think it was 91 when the Twins were playing, and they needed somebody to get on, and Don, he had kind of past his prime, did Mr. Baylor. He was a DH, but he was like 41, 42 years old, and had a very prominent backside, and he leaned into a pitch and got hit and got on base, and they pulled him out and put a pinch runner in. Helped lead to the winning score for the Twins in that game. They played in the Metrodome. That was one stadium I never went to. I always wanted to, never got there. I've been to the new one with my friend Tom. Bring earplugs if you go to that stadium to watch a Vikings game. Holy moly. 2-2 count to Sierra Deringer. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, right field. And caught. So a sac fly will bring in Raya Deringer from third. So another RBI for Sierra Deringer. So that'll be the second out of the inning. That's why you do things in pencil, so you put the stuff on the wrong side of the ledger. It's now 7-0 Dons. Caitlin Casperson still at second. 1 run is in with 2 outs. Sam Casperson. A walk, a single, and a ground out. A run scored and an RBI. Trying to see if they can catch Caitlin Casperson napping, just kind of taking her time going back to second. 6 o'clock. Hear the church bells ring. Two outs, 1 on. Pitch in the dirt. And a stolen base. And a walk for Sam Casperson. And she's going to take off her second. And the run's going to come in. As Caitlin Casperson watched the play. So Sam Casperson drew the walk and continued to run advance towards second as the ball skipped by Danielle Mann. I mean, you can keep running towards second on a walk. I learned that when I umpired my first varsity game in Loyal. Darryl Lashin was a classic for that. Coach, longtime coach for the Greyhounds. You can do that in baseball, too. You can draw a walk, and you can round first, and if everybody's asleep, you can take off and take second. This is Haley Zimmerman. So Haley just picked up 2 more runs here in the 6th. Has an 8-run cushion. Haley in the afternoon, 0 for 3. 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And the count now 3-0 to her from Tatum Weir. Pitch from Weir. In the dirt, another walk. So back-to-back walks given up by Tatum Weir. And they did the same thing where everybody and we've got a defensive conference coming on. And a courtesy runner coming in for Haley Zimmerman. So Sienna Adler will come in to run for her, number 3. Gilman will have a little defensive conference in the circle. Tatum Weir refocusing in the circle for the Pirates. There we go. Runners at second and third with 2 outs. Adler at second, Sam Casperson at third. And Akusia Yaboa, the batter. And she hits a little ground ball. And she'll beat it out. So an RBI single for Yaboa. Wasn't pretty, but it worked. 1 more run, and we will be going to the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. But we don't want to be premature here. Shelby Spada, 0 for 3. Runners at the corner. Oh, Spada! And that's going to end it. And that's going to end it. Shelby Spada with an RBI single drives in the 10th run of the game. And that will end it in 6 as the Dons pick up the 10-0 win. We will have a word from one of our sponsors and then hear from our friends at Nasonville Dairy. The Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
I'm trying to get Garrett's sign language here. All right, here we go. Zaleski Sports here from the Marshfield Fairgrounds for softball. Joe Anderson here with the Zaleski Sports, and we have the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to nasonvilledairy.com. Coach Zimmerman, Sierra's back, Haley's back. Still looking for the cheese curds.
I totally forgot about those. I have to get those for you, Joe.
Good game today against a really tough Gilman team. What were your thoughts on the game today?
It was kind of how I thought it would be. I hope we'd hit a little bit better. But you know, there's a lot on the line for us. You know, it was the first ever conference championship, and we had some girls that were pressing a little bit, and they know it. But we got the job done. You know, couldn't be more proud. It was a first for us at our school, so the girls are ecstatic. It's a good win.
Yeah. Congratulations on that. Looking ahead now to Tuesday, correct?
Yes.
Okay. What are your thoughts on Tuesday?
Got to do some film on them. And just kind of look at it that way. But we're going to enjoy this tonight, you know, and we're going to celebrate this, and they deserve it. And then we're going to start prepping for it tomorrow, and then practice, get hard at it on Monday, and go get it on Tuesday.
You got good players, but good coaching too. That helps.
More probably better players.
Well, congratulations, sir. You bet. Well, speaking of seniors, it's senior night here, and these two knuckleheads did very well tonight. Sierra and Haley. Tell us about your thoughts on how you played tonight.
Well, I didn't get a whole lot of action, but I was happy I waited on the changeup and got a little pop fly.
I see you had a couple of RBIs, brought your sister in.
Yep. Yep.
Pitching wise, Haley, outstanding. Tossed a shutout. What were you throwing mainly tonight?
Mostly two seams and just fastballs, and then I was also getting them off guard with the changeup a little bit, and that was working well. So.
Okay. I'm going to look at your pitching line here quick. 4 hits, one walk, and struck out 6. That was quite the pitching performance. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, give the fist.
Yeah, I was also happy with how the defense performed tonight. We were just making the plays in front of us, and that was good to see.
Let's see. Offensively, the ball seemed to find the holes in the defense. I mean, Gilman played very well defensively, but just kind of found that they dropped in for base hits. You had a couple of good ones.
Yeah, I tried.
Sierra is kind of short on interviews sometimes.
Not gonna call me out like that.
Well, we're gonna put you in the house, girls. Let her rip.
All right.
And make it big too.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
We're the seniors and we're in the house.
Thank you very much, ladies. Look forward to seeing you Tuesday. All right, on the night, Haley Zimmerman pitched the 6 innings, gave up 4 hits, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, and no runs. Pitched the 10-0 shutout here in 6. The big hitter tonight for the Dons, Sierra Derringer, was 2 for 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. And looking other here, just pretty much a whole team effort for the Dons. They came out and played very well as a team, and they had a lot of balls that found holes in the defense, and they scored 10 on the night. Pitching for Gilman, Tatum Weir did a nice job. 6 innings, 13 hits, 3 walks, struck out 4, but couldn't scratch over any runs on the offense for the Gilman Pirates. Well, congratulations to the Columbus Dons softball team as they win their first ever conference championship tonight here at the fairgrounds. Tuesday night, action here against Alma Center Lincoln. First game of the WIAA Regional Softball Tournament. That game will be at 5 o'clock. I'll be here. It's been a pleasure to be able to announce their games. These young ladies for Columbus are a great group of kids. I really appreciate their friendship and their camaraderie with me. It's been a lot of fun, and we're looking forward to the tournament season coming up on Tuesday. For the master of the modulator, you bet, Garrett Short, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching tonight. Our final score here from the fairgrounds, Marshfield Columbus 10, Gilman nothing.